Hi there everyone and welcome to the video. So today we're going to be talking about Saints Row again, and we're going to be talking about cheats and mods in the upcoming game. So I know a lot of people have been talking about these things and I kind of wanted to address them and give my thoughts on them really. So we'll start off with cheats, as I feel it's the one most people will be interested in. Cheats are, they're being spoke about from what we heard. That was our last update. They're being spoke about on whether they'll be in the game, but we've had no real updates since then, and we don't fully know whether it'll be in the game or not. I personally hope they're in the game. I'm all for more content, and cheats were pretty fun. However, if it's not in the game, it's, at least to me, not a deal breaker. As I said, I'd prefer them to be in the game, but if it's not, it's not. I can handle it. On top of that, I also think that if they're going to go down the route of having cheats, it makes sense to me to make them actually cool. Don't make them like Saints Row 3's cheats, for example, where it's just to give you access to things earlier than you should. I don't mind a few of those cheats, but to me, they seem just kind of boring. I'd like ones like Saints Row 2, where you have wacky, crazy things happening. Speaking about Saints Row 3's cheats, though, there's cheats kind of like the brains cheat, which, turns everyone into zombies, and that's something I find cool. That's a cheat that I can get behind. However, the stuff just like cheese and what it means to me, which is, just ways of really getting XP and your money faster, and to me that kind of ruins the game. Now, I'd never use these cheats, but if it's just a cheat list full of this stuff, that's going to be kind of boring. I can't lie. I want the cheats to be fun. Cheats are definitely, as Mr. Saints Godzilla said, a dying thing in modern gaming, and it does sadden me, and I'm sure it saddens a lot of people out there, because I think cheats are cool, and I do think it's part of the core foundation of the Saints Row formula. And obviously, when you make changes to that formula, some people are going to be feeling a bit left out, and I don't want people who want cheats in the new game to be a bit butthurt about it and being a bit like, oh man, that kind of sucks, because personally, if I was into cheats, I would be too. Cheats are cool, and whilst I never really use them because I like my achievements and I don't really like messing around with them too much even in the earlier games, I like them being there. And I think that having less options isn't a great idea, but if it's not in the full release, it's not that big a deal to me. That's my opinion. I understand. I'm not saying it's not a big deal at all. It's just, to me, not that big of a deal, and I personally am not going to be too upset about it. But that brings me on to my next point, which I have a bit of news about. So, modding. Is it going to be here for Saints Row? Well, it always will be there for any game, really, but it's not going to be there on launch, which I know a lot of people are a bit like, whoa. So, modding support for the game is not on launch. It's confirmed that on launch there won't be mod support for Saints Row. So I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh man, that kind of sucks, but hear me out. With Saints Row 4, the Steam Workshop is the easiest place to get your mods, at least in my opinion. You click subscribe and your mod's in the game nice and easy. Now, with Saints Row being an Epic exclusive, there is no Steam. There is no Steam until 2023. So, in my mind, it would make sense to add mod support with the Steam release of the game, as Steam itself has mod support, and it would be a very easy way of incorporating the workshop into Saints Row. On top of that, not having it on launch to me doesn't seem like the biggest issue, because there won't be any mods available on launch. I feel having mod support later on is important, and I feel like with Saints Row 4, having mod support again through Steam was one of its best points, and I love messing around with people like Admixon's mods, changing the map to how I like it to be. And I just think that if Saints Row doesn't have mod support on launch, it's not the biggest deal, but it is coming. I can confirm mod support is on the way, and I will 100% be keeping an eye out for any cool ass Saints Row mods out there, because I love mods. Cheats, maybe not the biggest fan. Mods, 100%. I want to see how I can change the game. And I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for any really cool Reboot mods. Anyway, though, that's all from me. Let me know, how are you feeling about cheats and mods? Do you need them to be in the game? Do you not really care? For me, I'm kind of mixed. Cheats are not the biggest issue, but mods to me are really important, and I'd want those to be in the game as soon as possible, but it's not the biggest deal until at least the Steam release. That would make me happy. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and all that boring stuff, and I'll see you soon, guys. Peace.